tie, it could be a beach towel, it could be a scarf. Not that you probably have a scarf because I think you're in California, but either way, grab something that you can wrap your arms around. And let's go ahead and get you kids warmed up. I actually really like what I was just doing. So I'm gonna take the towel and going up over my head and just kind of start off with a little bit of forward and back. So from the side, I'm just kind of going behind my head and we'll get those shoulders loosened up. Of course, if we're already a little bit sore, we're definitely gonna feel that a little bit, but that's all right. Oh, that feels nice. All right, and let's take it right from here. We're gonna go starting at your chest. Let's sink those hips back, reach the towel forward, and as usual, I want you to really try to kind of pull the towel apart, not that you'll be able to, but that's the thought process there. We're gonna do 10 of these, now we're gonna go back to the other one. Just sink those hips back. Not trying to stress the quads at all. I can tell you, I certainly feel the total body circuit workout from yesterday. All right, let's keep those arms right there. I'm gonna go slightly behind my head and just a little bit side to side. So I'll kind of scrunch down so you can see that a little bit. Just slightly behind my head. All right, and then we're gonna take it to the front and we are going around the world. So again, we're just trying to get warm, so let's wrap it a little bit closer. And I want you to try to get as close to the floor as you can. Reach up and around, pulling on your shoulder blades. We're gonna do 10 of these in each direction. Make sure you're feeling some shoulders there. All right, last one in this direction. Pause at the top just for a second, and then go the other way. Make sure you're bending your legs, not bending over. All right, there's 10. So once again, let's pause at the top, and we're gonna get a little side to side. All right. And then, whoo, I totally feel that in shoulders. We're gonna go a little bit of a rotation. I'm gonna go a little faster than I usually do. I want you to kind of let your shoulders fly. So not too much on the legs here, just going diagonal. Really let those shoulders go. Keep some good tension on your towel. All right, there's 10. Hold it right there for a second. I want you pulling on that back arm. So we're getting a nice stretch behind the shoulder blades in the front. All right, and then let's take that right to the other side. So quick, we're doing 10. All right, and again, pause. Just give it a good pull so you get a nice stretch on the back of that shoulder blade. And bring it to the middle. Now that we're a little more loose, let's try this forward and back again. You should be able to go a little farther. Oh yeah. And then I'm just getting nice and wide here. Let's go behind your head and reach it up and over. Big reach behind your head. This is going to be all about shoulder mobility, well, and hip flexors. Let's go 3 more of those. All right, let's bring it right here. And we're gonna do a little rotation side to side this way. Once again, giving it a good pull. Just horizontal, not quite as fast because I want you to get a really good pull. All right. Whew, I don't know about you, but I need to shake my arms out really quick. All right, we're gonna get your hip flexors now too. So let's rewrap it a little bit closer. I'm going a couple inches in, and you know I'm gonna go backward. So as you sink back, I want you pulling those shoulder blades towards the ceiling, squeezing that back glute. Let's give it a little pulse. Bring the arms down, take it to the other side. Okay, squeeze that back glute. Let's give it just a little pulse there. Pulling the shoulders towards the ceiling. Let's do 5 on each leg. Okay, a little pulse. I'm actually going to add in a slight side bend. Keep pulling those shoulders. 2 more on each leg. All right, last one on this leg. And I want you to exaggerate that side bend a little more. Squeezing that back glute. Bring it down, other side. Woo, snap, crackle, pop. All right, stand it up. And we are still gonna go a little bit of lateral here. So feet nice and wide. Arms are gonna stay straight the whole time. I want you to sink one hip back. Reach forward, still pulling on those shoulders. You should be getting a nice inner thigh stretch. Find that spot where you get that inner thigh. Reaching up at the same time. If you can, sink the hip back a little more each time, that's great. All right, let's go one more to each side. All right, and here I want you to drop down, grab the inside foot. Let's reach that arm up. Eyes follow your hand, opening up the chest a little bit. Okay, stand it up, rewrap your towel. Sink it to the other side, and same deal. Drop down, let's reach up this way. All right, and then I'm actually gonna take it all the way to the floor. I think I have to bring my feet a little closer. But then let's give your, push against your knees a little bit with your elbows. Now we're just gonna rock here a little bit, open up the hips. All right. And then continuing to put a little pressure on the inside of those thighs. Let's reach it up. Woo, reach it all the way back up. Oh yeah. Then we're gonna get some hamstrings here. So one leg is gonna be straight, the other leg is slightly bent. I want you to squeeze the shoulders on the way down, brush the front of that thigh, and reach them all the way up. Okay, let's get 10 of those on each side. Just sink the hip back. Holy moly, that feels good. All right, one more. Woo, pause it at the top before we go to the other side. Let's get one more little side bend here, side to side. All right, other leg. Woo, hello, shoulders. Just brush the front of it, reach it up, keep a nice bend in that other leg. All right, last one. All right, pause right here again. Oh my gosh, I live for those side bends. All right. We are going to hit the floor here, but first, let's take your feet a little bit wider again. And let's just roll down. Keep a little tension on that towel. Just kind of let your shoulders swing. All right. Roll it up. And then I'm going to take the towel behind my head. I'm going to get down on my knees so you can see that a little bit better. Well, let's take the towel now behind your head. So you're wrapped on one side. Oh, there we go. Trying to get that arm behind you. Pulling down towards the floor. Now, once we're in this position, I want you to actually let go of the towel for a second. Try to grab that elbow and give it another little tug. All right, let's take that to the other side. So rewrap it. Okay, let's start with the towel. Pulling down towards the floor. All right, go ahead and let it go. Oh, try to grab that elbow. Wowie. All right, we are going to do a half kneeling position, but first, let's get a little more shoulder blades, a little bit more inner thigh. So I'm going to go one leg out to the side here. And the first thing, all I want you to do is you're just going to rotate a little bit up and down with that foot. I'm not going real far. I don't think you need to. And then I want you to sink all the way back. Take that opposite arm, bring it underneath your body. Woo. Try to grab the floor with your elbow. And let's get just that really good pull on the back of that shoulder blade. All right. Let's bring it up the other way. Trying not to disturb the sleeping children here, you know. Go this way, then you can see what I'm doing. All right. So once again, we're just going to rotate that foot a little towards the ceiling, a little bit back down. Getting into those hip rotators. And then sink it back. Woo! Pull on that elbow. Hopefully bananas. That is serious. All right. Then I'm just going to switch this way. Let's put those knees a little bit wider and take both arms. Let's reach them out, thumbs towards the ceiling. Sink your hips back. Really nice pull behind those shoulder blades. All right, let's bring it up. And we're going half kneeling here. Let's really re-grab the towel. I'm going just pretty close with it. And I just want to really accentuate the hip flexors again. So lean in, and again, as you do, let's do a little side bend each time. Bring it back. Okay, lean forward, little side bend. Now, every time you're doing that, you're squeezing that back butt cheek. so that we get a little more motion in the hip flexor. Let's do 2 more. Oh yeah. All right, set your towel down. I want you to pin the forearm on the opposite leg. Let's open up the other direction. All right, once again, let's set the towel down. Let's bring your hands behind your ears, and we're just gonna do a little shoulder rotation. Get some mobility in there. Try to keep your elbows behind your shoulders. Resist the urge to bring them forward. All right, now before we're gonna put this underneath our back leg here, but first, let's put palms up. And all I want you to do is you're gonna open, eyes follow your hand, bring it back. We'll just do 5 of those. Open, eyes follow your hand, bring it back. All right, and 5. All right, grab this guy again. Let's get it underneath your back foot. And I want you to grab onto it with the opposite hand. I'm gonna try to grab as close to my shoe as I can. That's always a challenge. And let's squeeze this back glute. See how close you can get your foot to your butt. Reach that same arm up. Take it slightly to the side. Get a good quad and a good hip flexor stretch there. Just hang out there for a second. All right, set it down. Front leg straight in. All I want you to do, flex and point. You're just reaching with your opposite hand. Getting a little more hamstring, but we're gonna get a lot more here in a second. All right, go ahead and switch sides. All right, let's rewrap that towel. And once again, I want you to lean in, squeeze that back glute, give it just a little side bend. Bring it back. All right, one more. Yep, hang out there for just a second. All right, set that towel down, put back to 90. Let's pin that forearm on your front leg, open up. And set it down, hands behind your ears. Let's keep the shoulder blades squeezed, chest open, and rotate side to side. You tell it's cloudy here today because I cannot get it bright enough in here no matter what I do. All right, and then let's go palms right here. We're opening up the other way, eyes follow hands. Let's get 5 of those. All right, grab your towel. Let's go underneath that back foot. Trying to grab it with the opposite hand. And bring it up. Let's see how close we can get it. Squeeze that back glute. Hang out there for just a second. All right, set it down. Front leg gets straight. Let's reach with the opposite hand. A little flex and point. All right, finally, after 20 minutes, let's get the really good stuff. We are going on your back. Best part of Towel Tuesday. All right, let's wrap the towel. I'm gonna go around my left foot first. Go ahead and lay down, holding onto it with your right hand. Let's get a good hamstring stretch here. And we're gonna raise and lower the other side. Let's go 5 times. And go ahead and set that leg down. Keeping your upper body still. I'm going to kick my roller over here. Let's let that leg go across your body. Upper body doesn't move. If you want to give the towel a little pull towards your face, you'll get a little more hamstring stretch there. All right, bring it to the middle. Let's cross over. We got a nice figure 4 stretch here. Try to get your knee right by your ankle. So I'm holding the towel around my foot and tugging my knee at the same time. Now once you're here, I want you to rock back and forth just a little bit. Oh yeah, give it a good squeeze. Set it down. Let's take that leg in the opposite direction. Try to keep your hips planted on the floor, upper body nice and steady, unless you have to itch your nose. Again, you can give the towel just a little pull if you'd like. Oh yeah. A little tug towards the floor definitely helps. And then let's bring it back to the center. We're doing that figure 4 a second time. Let's see if you can get a little closer and rock. You should be feeling a good stretch in the side of your glute. All right, set that leg down. I want you to shift that knee over. I'm actually going to set the towel down for a second. Grab onto the side of your knee right by your IT band. Upper body stays steady, and I want you to pull. Pull with your fingers on that IT band. Try to keep your hip on the floor. And let's take it to the other side. Until you miss your foot. All right, let's get a good stretch in the back of this one. And up and down 5 times with the other leg. All right, let's go ahead and cross the body. Ooh, y'all, this side is tighter than the other side. Go gradually, don't force it. You can help it with the towel. Give it a little pull if you want to. Hopefully you're getting a good pull right on the side of your hip right there. The struggle is real to keep the shoulders down. All right, let's bring this poor one to the middle. Oh gosh, yeah. Holding on to the towel, hug your knee, let's rock. All right, set it down. Take that leg the other way. Ooh, try to keep the hips down, keep the shoulders down. Give it a little pull back and forth towards your head if you want to. And let's take it back to the middle. Oh yeah. Give me a nice rock back and forth. And let's set it down. Set your towel down. Again, I want you to grab the side of that knee and actively pull on the side of your knee, trying to keep your hip on the floor. All right, let's set that foot down. And then all I want you to do here, you're going to lift your butt. Let's engage those glutes a little bit. Let's interlace your fingers. Reach up over your head, pulling your shoulders towards whatever's behind you. And reach back here, separating them. Here, we're going to go up and down like that a couple times. All right, keep your butt elevated. I want you to reach across your body. Woo, actually, you know what? I'm gonna try this with the towel. I have not tried this. Let's rewrap it. Oh gosh, yeah. Let's take it across your body and then circle around. Holy bananas. Keep the butt up. Let's get 2 more in this direction. Try not to drop down. All right, take it the other way. Diagonal reach and circle. The butt wants to drop. Let's get 3 more. All right, let's flip over on your belly. I know we're almost to the end of the time here. And all we're gonna do here, using this towel one more time, I want you to start right at your collarbone. Head is up. You're reaching straight forward. Bring it back. Let's get 10 of those. All right, last one. And let's bring it up. Come onto your knees. And a couple things here. I don't mean to put my butt towards you, but let's take your towel now. And I want you to go behind your head. Okay? Totally support it. Get a good grip on your towel and let your head just hang back. Take a little pressure off. All right, set it down. Gently grab your head. Take the opposite arm behind you and just give it a very gentle pull. You can go a little forward if you need to, a little bit backward, but just a slight lateral pull there. And take it to the other side. Be very gentle. Your head's heavy, but it's also delicate. All right, one last time. Let's interlace those fingers. Reach your shoulder blades to the sky. Give me a little side to side, and we're gonna call it a really good stretch session. All right. It's always fun to see what the heck my hair is doing now.